What is the number one constraint loan officers experience as their loan production increases? It's more tasks, which causes them to have a lot of stop and go in their daily rhythm of work. So instead of being a loan officer, they become a loan admin, getting sucked into the thousands of little tedious tasks that they should not be doing every single day. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you who every loan officer should hire for which position as they start to scale their business. And this person is what's called a loan partner one, or commonly known as an administrative assistant. It's the person you start to delegate all the tedious tasks that trickle into your loan production business that should not be assigned to you. I call them a loan partner one because they're typically the first experience your borrower has in their journey, but they're actually the third hire. Now, the cool thing about this position, and is the distinguisher between the loan partner 3 and loan partner 2, is that this person does not need any mortgage experience. Think of this person as the host or the hostess to your restaurant. They greet people that come in, they manage the reservations, and they hand people the menu. What does this mean in the context of loans? I'm gonna break down for you the 4 responsibilities this person has that will allow you to let go of those admin tasks and reduce your cognitive load on the things that you should not be doing. Hire the right person for this position at the right time, and not only will you find more happiness, but as you'll learn here in a few minutes, they'll make your loan partner 2 and loan partner 3's lives even easier as well. So it's critical that you understand what are their top job duties, how to actually find and hire these people, and what to pay them. So let's get into the first part. What are their top job duties? Number 1 is your leads. They become the FPOC, the first point of contact for all your new leads that are coming in. So if you get a new referral in text message, an email, and voicemail, and DMs, everything gets routed to them. You take a screenshot, send it to them. You have a quick call with a borrower, introduce them. Everything needs to go to them. Imagine again the context of a restaurant. If a patron walks in, they don't go sit immediately at the table. The waiter might intercept them and say, hey, please go to the hostess stand. They start to organize all the entry points of your newly referred leads. They're able to manage them so nothing falls through the cracks, and it gives a professional representation of your mortgage business. How many loan officers have you experienced or been around, or you might be one of them right now? In addition to being the first point of contact for all these leads, they've also created a single point of entry, an SPOE, for all your leads. You probably work alongside loan officers that have multicolored posted sticky notes of all the leads that they're working. You've probably been around loan officers that have new leads in a spreadsheet or a CRM or on their phone. This person organizes people, has them all in the waiting room, making sure that they're not losing attention, because every new lead you generate is worth thousands of dollars and is an extension of your realtor partner's paycheck. They need to be approached speedily, and they need to be approached qualitatively. And as you grow your loan officer business and start to generate 30, 40, 50 leads, it's going to be impossible for you to manage all that. The second part of their role is your calendar. They're confirming all your appointments professionally to make sure the appointments they set from the new leads you've generated actually stick, and making sure these new leads have completed your online application, aka the questionnaire, or uploaded some of their financials, whatever your process is. So when you're showing up to your initial loan consultation, all the back and forth of onboarding these leads and confirming them is off you. You're running a professional business that's going to allow you to have velocity in appointments. Third is going to be the database. The biggest complaint tenured loan officers have. Asked any loan officer that's been in the business for 10 years, and they'll say their top regret is not managing their closed borrower database. Not for a lack of talent, not for a lack of care, but it's administrative. They just don't have the bandwidth to keep their closed database percolated. An LP1 can do that for you. They can call all your borrowers the day before their birthdays to wish them a happy birthday. They can call all your closed borrowers that have a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year home loan anniversary asking them if they want to have an annual mortgage consultation with you. They can help you with all your lunch and learns if you do those, your virtual webinars. They handle the administrative duties of your database so the customers and clients you work so hard to get are not lost down the road. And lastly, they do what I call miscellaneous. What the biggest part of miscellaneous is being email management. If you've been in the business more than 5 or 10 years and you're still managing all your emails, you are going to be stressed out. Yes, you might be able to muscle through all those emails, but guess what? You can delegate emails to this person. They need a third monitor, if not a second monitor. With all your emails up, you train them through Loom videos, Loom, or interactive Zoom videos with them if they're not on site with you, how you think about emails. They start to do, defer, delegate, or delete emails and live inside your inbox as you. And I will tell you, the minute you can successfully delegate your emails to a loan partner one will be the minute you will remember this video and drop me a comment that was the most freeing thing that you ever did, is not being prisoner of your email inbox. So what I'll tell you is that most LOpreneurs, let alone entrepreneurs, really struggle with knowing what each specific person on the team does and when to hire them. They give them a whole laundry list of different job requirements. Limit this position to only 3 or 4. So you got leads, you got calendar/schedule, you got database, and you got miscellaneous, with the most important one being emails. Well, what are some of the other miscellaneous tasks? It's to support the loan partner too and getting borrower documentation at the pre-approval stage. It's helping the loan partner to follow up with pre-approvals, because when you have a great loan partner too, they don't have the bandwidth to follow up with people. And all your pre-approval letters, out of sight, out of mind. When they're really good, this loan partner one, they can support your loan partner 3 in ordering third-party items, homeowners insurance, title insurance. But at the beginning, you want them to really just master the leads, calendar, database, and email. The best ones will be able to really support the LP2 and LP3 as well. So this right hire will lift not only you, but everyone on the team. And you typically want to hire this person once you've consistently generated 30, 40 new organic referrals a month with an already established loan partner 2. So it's important to hire the right person in the right order. Loan partner 3, loan partner 2, loan partner 1. The hostess, the waitress, the chef. Where do we find these people? Simple. The beauty of it is that they don't need mortgage experience. If they have it, great. But remember, this is an administrative role. Yes, they can grow on your team. You'll have much wider access to a talent pool, given that they don't have mortgage experience and they don't need to be licensed. This particular person can easily be found through your network first and foremost. If you're active on social media, which I hope you are, you can easily do a purple square engagement post that says, our business has fortunately grown and we're in need of a great administrative assistant. Please DM me anyone you can think of. You will have people that will raise their hands. Secondly, is to ask your network. You're on phone calls. I have hired my administrative assistants, AKA loan partner ones, from actual referrals of applicants. I've asked them. I've hired past applicants. My LP1 right now is my aunt of 7 years. Be careful when hiring family. I got very lucky. You can hire anyone that matches this skill set. However, you want to procure this person in the traditional methods. I like, at this moment, wisehire.com, WIZEHIRE.com. It's an all-inclusive recruiting platform with a really seamless, easily read dashboard to manage your pipeline of recruits. They go out there and place your job posting in various other common sites and source these candidates for you. Now, when the resumes come in, you're going to want to look for aesthetically pleasing resumes. You're going to want to look at resumes that do not have any grammatical errors, because this person needs to be sharp on the front end. And you're going to want to make sure this person is not a job hopper. Again, you don't need a lot of mortgage experience, if any. Once you have these resumes, WiseHire also will provide DISC reports, which are behavioral insight exams that the applicant has to complete. A great LP1 should be low D, low drive, high I, high S, and low C. In another video, I explain what this all means, but ultimately, the high I means they're influencers, they're outgoing. This person has to be extroverted. Because remember, they're the FPOC, first point of contact for all your borrowers. You never want to walk in a restaurant or your doctor's office and the hostess or receptionist is a you-know-what. It's a B word. It's a 5-letter B word. You don't want that. You want that first impression to be really, really good, right? So they have to be highly extroverted. The S is stable. They like structure. If they're a mess, your business will be a mess. So once you have a good resume and a good disc report, you're going to want to have them submit a 2 to 3 minute video answering 2 questions. What intrigued you about this position? And what value do you think you can bring to this position? They should be able to follow simple instructions. 2, they should understand modern technology because part of the miscellaneous role that they're responsible for that I mentioned earlier is also to help you with your tech stack. You want to interview CRM companies, you want to implement Fathom AI in your Zoom, they're doing all that. But they can't do that if they're still using a flip phone. They should understand how to record a video and submit it to you. They have to be technically sound. And 3, most importantly, in my opinion, what's the energy like? Are they happy? You want to hire a happy person for this position. Happy employees equals happy borrowers. So you want to feel their energy. Once you get that, you have an interview. You want to make sure they show up on time on Zoom. You want to make sure their backdrop is sharp, right? And you want to make sure they can articulate and answer questions. Now, in the description below, I provided you the job description and the interview questions to ask this person to save you a ton of time. So once you've done this, it's the third piece, which is, okay, I know exactly what their job duties are. I know exactly now where to procure them and how to hire them. You should have a really good understanding of when to hire this person and how they fit in the grand scheme of your loan production team. And then it's what is their job duties? How do I find this person and interview them? But what do I pay them? So compensation, very straightforward. I believe in a 3-tier system. Number 1, they need a strong salary, anywhere between 40 to 50,000 a year, depending on where they live geographically or where your business is. Now, side note, because I get this question all the time. Amir, should they be onshore, nearshore, or offshore? Depending on what your company's compliance requirements are and or what your need is for this person to be local in your marketplace, if you're doing in-person events, I'm okay with this person being offshore in this new post-pandemic modern world economy. Philippines, Lebanon, South Africa, as long as they're aware of the hours that you operate because they don't typically have face-to-face interaction with your borrowers or realtors. However, if you do have a lot of in-person events and in-person needs, they obviously have to be on site, which can dramatically change the compensation. But a good strong salary, $10 to $15 per appointment set. Remember, their number 1 priority is to keep your calendar full. They're onboarding leads to get them on the calendar. They're working older leads to get them on the calendar. They're working your database to get past clients to become current clients again. They have to have 20 to 30 appointments set every single week, and it's $10 for every show appointment. The third is going to be commission. Like I've mentioned, everybody's a salesperson on the team. There's just different levels. You're the highest level of sales. So you should be making a ring more than your LP1, LP2, LP3. They're there to fulfill. So you pay them $500 flat fee for anyone that they refer to the team that successfully closes. They're not a hermit. They're not living in their basement. They have family, friends. They have associates. They should be out there really promoting the business as well. Do not pay them basis points. $500 flat fee for generating any type of organic referral to the team that closes. So that's the setup. Good salary, good per appointment dollar amount, and a flat fee commission. This particular person, when I hired them, I went from $50 million a year in production and working 6 days a week to $100 million and working 45 hours a week because they released 30 to 40 hours of my time a week on low value tasks, and also gave me incredible energy to go out there and do the things that I love to do, which is to promote and prospect. And we created an incredible process that became more predictable at every single point of sale with this hire. And what I'll tell you, which is what a lot of $100 million producers will tell you, it's actually easier to do $100 million than $50 million a year in production. Because the higher you scale, the simpler you make your business, and it means that you've delegated to 2 or 3 critical parts of the manufacturing line that you shouldn't be doing to exceptional A players that love and embrace that role. So now you might feel overwhelmed and excited about hiring this person. I sure was. And I hope this video will help you really shortcut the journey it takes to build a beautiful, harmonious loan production team with the LP1 capping it off. So again, go down to the description. I provide you a lot of free resources, and smash that subscribe button because I'm committed to giving you 2 to 3 new videos every single week to jumpstart your business.